Hi everyone, Professor Sebastian again. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of our Precalculus course, how it's set up here in Canvas. So this is when you first get into the course on Canvas. Hopefully everyone is familiar with Canvas, and I won't try to give you too many minute details. But the first page you see is the home page. So please go ahead and read through the home page. And I won't take the time to read to you now, but I've tried to set up a nice little checklist of things for you to do, to get familiar with. I've also set up a welcome video for you to get a chance to see my face. I'm not sure why you'd want to, but that way you know who I am and what I look like. And then also right in this blank space, I'll be posting this video. So this will be on the home page as well. But right now I'm just making it so it's not there. So anyways, that's the home page. Please read through that. Please make sure you understand everything that's on there and what the course is going to be like. I also post at the top of the home page recent announcements. I post the three most recent announcements. So this is actually a post of an email, which I'm going to send to you as soon as I publish the course, which I'll be publishing in the next 10 minutes or so after I make this video. And I just post that. I post emails there that I send also in Canvas, so they're there for quick reference. So on the next page, if you want to see all the announcements, you click on the announcements button here on the left. And of course, there's only that one announcement in there now. On the discussions page, we have a class pinned discussion. There's nothing in there right now, but this is a great place to ask questions that the whole class can see because that might benefit them. You know, you just click on that pinned discussion like I just did. It opens it up. It's set up in order for students to ask the instructor questions that might benefit the whole class, etc., etc. If you want to type something, you just click on this reply box here. Go ahead and say, hey, hey, Professor S, would you please go over problem 3 on homework 1? I really didn't understand even where to begin. So I actually hope that you would have a better, more specific question than I really didn't even understand where to begin, but I didn't want to just put anything in. And also, if you are ever that lost with something, you certainly can't say that. So then you type in your question and just hit post reply and it will be there. Okay? I'll probably go ahead and delete that here. I'll delete that at some point if I have to, if I want to. But anyway, that's the discussion page. And then on the syllabus page, I highly recommend you click on this link and get your own hard copy version of the entire syllabus. But I posted every part of the syllabus except the schedule for what's happening on each day right here. So you can read through. Some of it's standard, as you've seen through our Flagler required syllabi, but some of it's very much pertaining to this course. How you purchase a MyMathLab access code, how you get registered with MyMathLab, all the homeworks, etc. will be done through MyMathLab. Here's the dates of the exam, so you can start planning for that. There are 5 quizzes, 1 a week, except for the very last week of class. Homework, etc., etc. So please make sure you read all that. It is very important that you participate in this class. If you don't participate in the first 7 days of the course, then I actually have to withdraw you for non-attendance. So please make sure that you do participate as soon as you can. And this, again, read through all this. I don't want to read, treat you like a child and read this to you. And at the very bottom is a course summary that actually aligns well with me having put the assignments into MyMathLab and syncing it with Canvas, and it shows right here when everything is due and what you have to have done by. Okay, so please get a chance to read that over. That'd be great. And then the modules is where you'll spend most of your time in the course, because this is where you'll sequentially walk your way through the course. So there's a module for every week. Week 1, week 2, then the exam 1 follows week 1 and week 2, week 3, then week 4, exam 2 follows week 4, and then week 5 and week 6. Okay, and the final exam is at the end of week 6. Of course, you'll work through, and these, you have to finish them module by module and assignment by assignment within the module before you can move on to the next. So for example, when you open up the week 1 module, you'll see this. All the requirements are due by July 14th. So you have a nice 2 weeks to work on this right now, even though this is typically a 1-week module, just to kind of get you into the frame of mind of doing this kind of course. If you haven't had an online course for a while or have never had one, it's kind of a little bit, you have to have a lot of self-motivation, and it can be tough when you're first going through it. But so I tell you what you're supposed to be learning about. Here's the MathLab multimedia library if you want any videos that the publisher puts out. And then these are my notes for the class. And part of the class is actually filling out the notes. So I give you a blank set of notes. You can access the blank set of notes by clicking on this link and then downloading them if you want. I won't take the time to download right now, but they're all right here. And you can see pretty much I have it set up as what I call a notes with blanks scenario, where you have a set of blank notes. Let's go back. I also put in the set of complete notes where it's completely filled in, but I also walk you through each of the examples in the notes. So, and when I'm walking you through the examples, I also talk about the pertinent parts of the section to help you understand what's going on with the example. So I really highly recommend you do not blow this part of the class off. I'm not checking you. I actually can tell if you've accessed it or not. So I will be looking to see how much time, if you've accessed it and spent time on it. Because if you do that, the homework will go much better, I promise. So please make sure that you are self-motivated and you do this like you're sitting in a regular class. Okay, watch my videos, walking you through the notes, fill out the notes, and then go to the homework. One thing I have added though is when you're working on the homework, I have put instructor solutions for all these My Math Lab homeworks. So they won't exactly be your numbers, but they'll be very, very similar problems. So I've printed out the homeworks and I've worked them all out by hand, and you can see what I'm doing, and this will help you if you're struggling with any parts of the homework. I don't recommend you just look at mine and then work on yours. I recommend you try to work on yours, and when you get stuck, this is another resource. There are resources within My Math Lab, of course. There's see a video, see a similar example, show me how to solve this problem, etc. So you can do those things. You can use my notes, and I'm hoping that this makes completing the homeworks and understanding the material much easier for you. And then when you get back, by the end of week 1, you will have completed that homework, which covers 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. You will have completed homework 2, which covers 1.4 and 1.5. And you will have completed homework 3, which covers 1.6 and 1.7. And then after those, there will be a quiz, which covers all of those sections. And these quizzes are very similar to the homeworks. Now, I'm not giving you my solutions, and I'm not. You can't get feedback through My Math Lab until you've completed the quiz either. I've made it an unlimited number of attempts. These are not proctored, so you can work on them at your pace and try them as many times as you want. So that's all to wrap up the material for the week. And then week 2, etc., will run the same way, with exams in between week 2 and 3 and week 4 and 5, and then at the end of week 6. Okay, so that's how the course will be run. Want to see your grades, click on this link. You want to see other people in the class, click on this link. And I'm going to remove this My Lab and Mastering about Wednesday of the first week in class, which will be July 10th, because you should have already signed up for My Math Lab at that point. Okay, and that should be a good overview of everything you need to know. As always, throughout the class, anytime starting now, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to send me an email and ask me what's going on. And hopefully we can clear up any issues you're having. All right, take care and good luck with everything.